Hello, I'm Brian LaBelle here at the Craft Brewers Conference in Minneapolis. I have the pleasure of speaking with Mr. Mike Larson, Operations Manager and co-owner of Alvarium Beer Company in New Britain, Connecticut. Welcome to CBC and thanks for coming to talk with us at GF Piping Systems. So tell us a little bit about yourself. How does one become the Operations Manager and co-owner of a brewery in Connecticut?
Yeah, it started out from evolution of a small craft brew pub to a full-blown production brewery. Pretty big expansion, and our growth has happened pretty rapidly over the past 5 years.
Wow, so did the beer thing start out as a hobby for you?
It started out as a hobby like many home brewers across the U.S. You get partnered up with a few people, different skill sets to really make the brewery success.
So Alvarium Beer Company, so there's always something in the name. What's the story and what makes your beer company unique?
Alvarium is actually tied to the city of New Britain. So New Britain's used to be a huge manufacturing town, home of Stanley Works tools, hand tools back in the 70s, 80s. They're still located there right now. But it was known as the Hive City, so the city of industry. People lived, worked, revolved around the city. So we kind of, instead of just calling ourselves like New Britain Brewing Company or This Town Brewing Company, do it a little bit unique, a little bit different. Alvarium is actually a Latin word for beehive. So it gives that local connection to the town itself.
Ah, no kidding, Alvarium. So I'm sure a lot of people ask you about the name. Alvarium is not that common.
Gives you the opportunity to tell a story.
Ties it right into the Hive City. Fantastic. So you have CoolFit installed in the brewery. What has your experience been working with GF, the people, the products, that sort of thing?
It's been an amazing experience. I worked with Angela, one of the sales reps, engineers with GF. Helped me design our system from the ground up, basically. We were upgrading from a 7-barrel to a 15-barrel 4-vessel, all new chilling systems, new cooling systems, everything. And decided to make the jump to a superior product over like a Schedule 80 PVC that was insulated. And it's been maintenance-free and amazing since day one.
You started out with a PVC post-insulated typical system like that. And what advantages have you noticed or do you expect with this new system?
Basically, the ease of use and the energy costs have been really great. It keeps the glycol colder and more stable, more stable temperature than it ever was before. Usually we run about 26 degrees, and if there's no tanks calling, it'll stay that way without the chiller kicking on for 4 or 5 hours. So it's a really stable, good, solid system.
So you've recently expanded, did you say from 7 to 15 barrels or something like that?
Yeah, we went from a 7-barrel 2-vessel to a 15-barrel 4-vessel to start running 60-barrel batches. So larger production systems, and it's been, the product was super easy to use, put together, work with the contractors, work with GF to install the whole system. We actually installed it up in the rafters, so it's above, it gives better clearance on the shop floor.
Oh, fantastic. So what's next for Alvarium? What are we going to see next? Another facility somewhere?
It's bigger distribution. So right now we're just within Connecticut. We're going to be expanding to New York, Mass, and Rhode Island, hopefully covering a little more of the East Coast.
Okay. Well, congratulations on the success so far, and thank you very much for being a customer of GF Piping Systems.
Appreciate it. Thank you.